It's time for bookkeeping, beer, and BS. So I will say, the last 2 times that you and I have done something extracurricular, the first time
I don't know what you're going to talk about, but is it?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah.
It's not the last time we were in Nashville.
I mean, it is, but it's is
it that thing?
Narrated. It's narrated.
Okay.
So the last 2 times that we have like set aside time to exclude ourselves from our business momentarily.
Yeah.
Drink beer, hang out, do fun stuff. The first time was in Nashville after BBB, after finance workshop.
Yep.
And we stayed a day extra, and we came up with the idea to do bookkeeping, beer, and BS when we were sitting hungover on a rooftop.
Yeah, we were on a rooftop bar, and you were like, "Hey, I want to do this," and I'm like, "That would be awesome."
We created it right then and there. Like, why
was it my idea or your idea? I think it was my idea.
It's probably your idea. Not gonna lie.
I think it was.
And then on our way home from ice fishing, which was 6 months later, or a few months later anyway, we were driving. We're kind of checked out, but we're thinking creatively. We got a 6-hour drive, so shooting the bull. And then we came up with rather than bookkeeping, beer, and BS being 5-minute snippets of, here's a quick hitter. Let's make it a once a week scheduled, do cool stuff, hang out together. And then Josh said do the live P&L review. So we're only here right now because of spending an extra day in Nashville.
Yeah, spending an extra day in Nashville, and then also killing some innocent fish that, honestly, watching you clean them was very traumatic for me.
Was it really?
But God, they tasted really good. Well, because they're moving, they're so alive, and they're flopping, and you just slice those things right open. And I'm watching this. I'm like, I can't participate in this. And then they brought the fried fish with French fries to the table, and I'm like, I don't care that much about that fish. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
so here's my deal, and this is just my in general. Like, if anybody has an issue with and if you're like super vegan or super against killing animals, this won't like convince you any otherwise.
I'm not superstitious. I'm a little stitious.
You're not amphibious either, but there's only a few different ways that animals die. Most of the time they die by getting eaten alive. Like, they never die of old age. Like, that's not a thing in the wild. No animal dies of old age. It just doesn't happen. They get eaten alive.
Elephant graveyard.
They're still going to get eaten alive, like, as they're dying.
Nope.
Yeah.
So, no one else knows where the elephant graveyard is. Only the elephants know.
Cool.
So they go to it, die of old age.
Sounds great.
Ducks.
They either die of getting eaten alive. Even if they're like diseased, they probably get eaten alive before that disease kills them. Which I would equate to like us dying in a fire. Because I can't, like, I don't know what it, like, we don't die of getting eaten alive, but if there was like a terrible death.
Carol Baskin's husband did.
So I'm gonna say it's either like getting eaten alive or being in a fire are pretty similar. They get hit by a car, which that would probably be like I'd be okay with that. It's not always super clean, but I think I'd rather have that than get eaten alive. Yeah. Or they get killed by a hunter, which is pretty rare. And like, if you took the totality of an animal population, like very few of them actually get caught fishing or hunted in today's world because of all the licenses and stuff that we have. But I'd say, like, if I had the choice of those 3, which is like, those are pretty much your 3 choices as to how you're going to go. I'd say worst case would be getting eaten alive. Next would be I'd rather get hit by a car and take my chances that they just wipe me clean out and that it's a semi. And last would be just like somebody stick me with an arrow or whatever. Hey, what's up, business nerd? Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you learned a heck of a lot watching that episode. Do me a favor, subscribe right down here. And if you really like what you saw, you got more goods right here. Check out this one or check out this one and do this. Go subscribe. Appreciate you. Work smarter, work harder. Go earn yourself some pride. Catch you on the next one.